Ayan, naririnig na ba ako? May sound na po ba, guys? Naririnig na? Okay na? Naririnig yung maganda kong boses? Charet. Oh, sorry, naka-mute pala. Dalawang device pala yung ginagamit natin. So, hello everyone. Ulitin natin. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening po sa ating lahat. Yon, so isang ano naman po dyan, good evening po sa isa't isa. Especially po pala, no, hopefully sa mga kababayan po natin sa Middle East po, no, unang-una, congratulate yourself kasi despite of, alam niyo yon, yung mga gulo na nangyayari right now, you chose to be here, no, para matuto. Okay, so good evening naman po tayo dyan sa isa't isa. Ayan, so gusto ko lang munang malaman, no, before tayo mag-ano, kasi hindi ako sure kung baka kasi may mga bago dito. Pwede ko bang malaman kung saan po kayo nakikinig ngayon? Okay, saan po kayong country nakikinig ngayon? Pa-type sa chat box natin. Hello, si Bagong. Ay, Coach check naman. Oo, sige, thank you so much. And meron tayong mga UAE, Dubai, grabe, meron din tayo from New Zealand. Hello po, Sir Adrian. Good evening from Qatar. Ayan, meron po ba tayo? UAE, Dubai, so most, ano no, majority talaga nasa Middle East. Netherlands, okay? May iba pa, watching from Dubai. Dubai, madami talaga, no? We are dominating Middle East, grabe. And yun nga, as I've mentioned, guys, no, I hope na safe po kayong lahat, no, habang nakikinig po ng ating training, di ba, for tonight. And let's pray, no, let's pray na matatapos po yung training natin. Of course, no, na safe po tayong lahat, okay? Ano po, meron tayong Toronto. Okay, pati yung accent ko na pa iba eh. From Canada, very fresh. Grabe naman, Coach Hazel. Thank you so much. Accent yarn. Oo eh, kasi ano tayo, balimbing. Oo, ano tayo eh, kuno ano tayo, may accent. Okay, amen. Yes, yes, no, amen po sa ating lahat. So, let's go guys, no, before we proceed. Unang-una, welcome po sa ating training. Another night na matuto po tayo. Pa-shout out po. Artista yan. Hello guys. Yes, mamaya na. Oo, mamaya na po, no? Proceed na po tayo sa training natin. And yun nga, unang-una, congratulate yourself as I've mentioned kasi you chose to be here despite na naman ang gulo ng mundo right now. And yan, let's keep praying na po, no? So ngayon, no, gusto ko munang ma-check kung alam mo ba yung reason kung bakit ka punta dito. Okay? Pwede po ba nating ma-type sa chat box ano po yung pamagat ng training po natin tonight? Coach, grabe naman kayo guys. Ako lang to, ano ba? So kung talagang nagagandahan kayo sa akin at nabublumingan kayo sa akin, no, please open your camera guys, no? Unfair naman na ako lang po yung nakikita nyo dito, di ba? So pa-open ng camera sa lahat po na maka-able na makapag-open kasi nga we really believe here na the more ka nagpapakita, no, the more ka nag-a-attract ng pera. So the more kang kikita. Okay, so the great shift, ayan, 'di ba? Napaka ano ng title ng ating ano no, ng training. Napaka life changing, 'di ba? Napaka lupit kumbaga. So, unang-una kung ano pala no, gusto ko lang batiin yung mga nag-open ng camera. Ayan, si Coach Rubilin from Qatar. Ayan, hello Coach Rubilin. Coach Janet, of course, nandito yung ating pinaka magandang red-haired na coach. Si Boss Chosen Opisina, I think si Boss Chosen Opisina sa Tabaco pa, no? Si Honey, si CJ, si Falcon, Jackie, Rowena, Boss Chosen Michelle, Sir Harold, grabe ang dami. Okay, sige. Pwede po bang pa-type sa chat box kung ano po yung ating, ano po yung sub-team po ninyo? Okay, para isang greet na lang para sa lahat po ng sub-team. Alright, sub-team, anong mga sub-team po natin? Hello, New Wave, LA Business Community, Team Ferdinand, Team Dragons, grabe, Boss Chosen, Dream Chasers, Team Irene, grabe guys, yung mata ko hinahabol yung mga chat ninyo, LABC, Team Dragon, Team Catherine, Team Eva. Alright, so ang dami natin guys, no? So, yun nga, again, congratulations. Kung meron ka pa pong business partner na wala dito tonight, nako, tapikin mo na po. Kasi hindi po basta-basta, again, yung training po natin, no? So, I believe naman we are every week, nasa routine na po natin yung training natin every Thursday. Pero would you agree, no, na lahat tayo ay still excited kahit every Thursday nagtitrain po tayo? Type ka nga ng excited sa chat box, no? If you agree na kahit every Thursday, paulit-ulit po tayo nagkikita, excited ka pa din talagang matuto. 'Di ba? So, congratulations po sa mga excited kasi yun nga, 'di ba? Diyan po nag-uumpisa kung paano kayo kumita ng maganda. Okay? So, of course, hindi ko na masyadong papatagalin, no? Pero gusto ko sana mas madami pang nag-open ng camera. Ito lang ba? Ito na yung sagad. Okay? Meron pa po bang hahabol? Sige. So sa mga able, again ha, please open your camera kasi syempre magbibigay ng time yung speaker natin tonight at alam naman po natin lahat, hindi po to basta-basta yung magte-train po sa atin, di ba? Kahit palagi natin siya naririnig every week, lahat po tayo ay may bagong matutunan sa kanya. Okay? So of course, no, sino dito yung ano pa? Wait lang, sino po dito yung mga bago? Mga 1 month below. Patype nga ako ng me kung 1 month below ka. Me, ang dami, no? Okay, si Falcon CJ, si Jennifer, 1 month below. Si Honor, Your Honor, ano po yung name natin? Baka pwede nating i-change, no, para ma-address po kayo ng maayos. Ala pa pong 1 week. Okay, guys, no? Ito yung mga bago natin. Napakaswerte. Kasi if ever naman first time mong maririnig yung ating speaker for today, napakaswerte po ninyo. Kasi kung hindi dahil sa tao na po ito, wala po tayong lahat na 169 dito sa Zoom po natin, no? Lahat po na tayo na kumita dito sa negosyo po natin, hindi po possible to kung wala pong training ng ating speaker. Of course, no? He is the founder lang naman ng ating Chosen 10X community. Grabe, palakpakan niyo po yan guys. Sa chat box po natin, mag-virtual clap po kayo. Kasi ito yung tao na to, syempre kailangan niya ng energy natin. Dapat excited po tayo para maganahan naman siya magturo. Kasi sa totoo lang, hindi naman dapat sana, hindi necessary na mag-train po siya. Pero magbibigay po siya ng oras para makapag-share at mat-motivate at matuto po tayo ng maigi dito sa business po natin. Alright, so founder po siya ng ating community, top performer ng company. Grabe yun, no? We are very blessed kasi isa sa mga top performers ang magtuturo po sa atin tonight. And of course, no, ano talaga siya, organization builder at madami na po siya dito na pamilyon sa negosyo po natin, di ba? So, mga baguhan dyan, kung ako sa inyo, prepare your pen and paper. Okay, kung meron kang pen and paper, sige nga, pakita nga sa camera yung mga pen and paper. Ayan, si Ma'am Michelle, oh. Grabe. Sino pa may pen and paper dito? Kasi ako, guys, when I started talagang nagtitake note ako. Okay, yan. Chosen Dragon, Francie Rowena, si Glyza. Okay, so sige, hindi ko na masyadong papatagalin. I know you're very, very excited, guys, sa ating speaker for tonight. So let us all welcome our beloved founder of Chosen Community, GM Kenichi Enda. Hi, GM.
Thank you so much for that wonderful introduction, Nara. Grabe si Nara. O nga, no, sobrang blooming na blooming, no? Guys, gusto nyo bang malaman kung bakit blooming siya? Can you please type yes in the chat box? Alam nyo kung bakit? Kasi ma-awardan na siya ng ambassador eh. Nag-ambassador na kasi siya officially. So yung ngiti niya, pang 1 million bukod sa Kind Skincare. Di ba? Biruin mo, nag-intro siya pero tahimik lang yan. Yung pala, naka 1 million na. Grabe, no? Hello po sa lahat. Yes, 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 yes. Grabe ngayon ko na napatunayan, no? Hindi ako, eto biro lang to, pero unahan ko na kayo. Kahit missile hindi kayo mapatigil. Yes, I know. Most of you guys natatakot. Given na yan. Hindi naman tayo kailangan magpakipokrito. Pero syempre, ngingitian mo na lang, tatawanan mo na lang talaga yun sa panahon ngayon dahil wala ka namang magagawa, di ba? Tayo, wala. Depende kung may bertud ka dyan. Gumagana na siguro yung kwintas mo, no? No? Hello po sa lahat, no? I just want you to I want to make you feel happy, of course, and at the same time, ganun talaga kailangan ngitian, tawanan yung mga bagay-bagay na lalong-lalo na talaga wala tayong control, 'di ba? Meron tayo yung mga bagay lang na kaya nating kontrolin. Actually, totoo niyan. Batiin ko pa lang muna yung mga nandyan na. Si Ma'am Janet, kita. Ma'am Janet, kailangan mo ng pa-refine yan hair mo ha. Medyo nagda-dark na siya. Si Rubilin, iba talaga yung ngiti ni Rubilin eh. Si Ma'am Opresina, laging parang busy lagi sa ospital eh. Honey De Niro, CJ, Jackie, Rowena, Joy De Lima, Francie, Sir Julius. Papua Falcons ka na. Parang kay Eric, Jebit, Merchil, Harold, Dave. Si Ma'am Jen, nakita ko na naman si Ma'am Jen. Oh. Hi, Eileen, Ma'am Eileen. Si Glyza, kinakapihan lang yung missile. Eh. Nakita ko kanina, nagkakape lang. Parang normalan lang. Si Jollibee, hi Hazel, hi MJ. Ang dami nyo, sorry, di ko na mata... Anyway, sino po sa inyo yung mga first time? Eto, hindi, babasahin ko to. Pogi ni GM Ken, sabi ni Shikaina. Yung mga, ano, mga, alam mo bakit namumuri yan si Shek? Kasi 4 days from now, nasa Boracay na yun for free. Di ba? Kasi Gen Z top performer siya, na-hit niya yung Boracay at the same time, overall number 1 yan. Kumapayat ka na GM. Nakita lang namin wala na ang takot. Oh, nawala yung takot pero may missile pa din. The joke lang. Aray, baling kinitan ka na dyan. Anong ibig sabihin nun? Hello, first time. Hello, Martin, first timer. Diyan po, mapayat ka na. Oo, namomotivate ako sa asawa ko eh. Nakakahiya nang hindi gumalaw sa pamamahay na to. Maya, wala na siya, di ko makita. Tapos titignan ko sa CCTV camera, nagbubuhat na doon sa gym. Nahiya na akong gumalaw. Hi, Christy, kung first time. Tsaka ang sarap ng feeling. Yan yung mga bagay na, alam mo, natutuwa ako, share ko lang, no? Si Sir Ferdy, as in yung first day nung gera, yung first day nung missile na nagje-gym. Kumbaga, ayos din to si Sir Ferdy. Natuwa ako sa kanya. Hindi naman dahil nagje-gym siya, no? Yung pag-iisip niya, gusto ko yung way ng pag-iisip niya. Kasi tama nga naman, may magagawa ka ba? Kung tatamaan ka, di mo naman mailagan yun, napakabilis. So, of course, syempre, maging vigilant pa rin talagang lumayo sa kung saan nagpuputukan. Pero tatuwa ko kay Sir Ferdy, imbis na stressin niya yung sarili niya sa mga bagay na hindi niya naman kaya kontrolin, pinokus niya na sa bagay na kaya niya kontrolin, which is, nagpapawis siya sa gym. Actually, pag talagang pinagpapawisan ka, nababawasan yung mga negative sa katawan. Promise. Kasi nakafocus yung katawan mo, nakafocus yung pag-iisip mo sa pag-workout mo. And syempre, talagang positive na positive si Sir Ferdy. Biruin mo ganyan na yung sitwasyon, pero ang nasa isip niya, Maldives pa rin. Kaya siya nag-gym eh. Kasi April na yung flight namin sa Maldives eh. And totoo niya kanina lang, kasama namin si Bossy. We just had late, ano ba yan? Dinner slash merienda o early dinner with him. Wala, syempre kwentuhan kami. And of course, hindi pwedeng hindi namin mapag-usapan yung nangyari dyan. No? Tsaka wag kayong mag-alala. Nandiyan naman si Boss Joe. Damay-damay kayo. Ang sabi nga ni Boss Joe, pati ba naman dyan, sinusundan siya ng missile. Si Raul rin talaga yung may-ari natin. Ano? So, totoo lang. So, pag-usapan natin yung katotohanan. Kung ngayon nandyan ako, tapos sigurado ako kahit pa paano may naririnig pa kayong putukan, hindi ko alam kung meron pa. Pero kung meron pa ba, Rowena, onte, gano'n. Ano ba tunog? Talaga nakakatakot? Sabog talaga? O parang quitis lang dito sa New Year? O talagang sabog talaga na... Hindi ko alam, actually, hindi ko alam. Naririnig... o parang kulog. Okay. 4-time intercept. O yun nga. So, parang totoo niyan, ayaw nyo pa rin umuwi. Kasi kung gusto nyo na umuwi, nandito na kayo. Tama ba? Tapos, napag-usapan namin ni Boss Kirk, totoo niyan, Ken, kung tayo nandun. Tapos ngayon, nagkukwentuhan tayo. Kunyari, nandun kami sa outdoor coffee shop. Kahit naman talaga pa paano, makikita mo sa ere, mayroon talagang kumikislap at tumutunog. Matatakot ka rin eh. Kasi una mo may isip, syempre, pamilya mo. Lalo na nasa Pilipinas pa. Pangalawa, kung kasama mo rin dyan. Yun yung mga bagay na hindi talaga maiwasan. Ang ganda ng topic namin. It's about fear and uh, doubt. Ayaw, coach laban pa kahit panalo. Pero totoo niyan, mas nakakatakot dito kaysa dyan. Kasi dyan sigurado subok na yung defense system eh. Eh dito, ang papalag lang sa mga missile, ano eh, keyboard warrior. Lalabas na yung mga pang sasalag, maleta. Ayan. Lalabas na yung mga kapre tsaka manananggal. Dito, kwentuhan lang yung magagawa namin eh. Yung missile, sasaloy na lang namin eh. Oh, yung rally, yan. Sasaloy niya nila Trillanes, yung mga congressman, yan. Sasaloy nila. Di ba? Nakaya-focus sa impeachment kaysa intindihin kayo eh. Eh actually, mas gusto nyo nga huwag na kayo intindihin kasi wala naman talagang silbi. But anyway, it's not about politics, no? Pinag-uusapan lang natin yung katotohanan. Mas nakatawa sa Pinas Gym, isabog, di ba? Pero ito, sa atin lang to ah. Ay, na-record pala. Hindi huwag kayo matakot. Kung maubusan man ng armas dyan, ang daming may putok dyan, de biro. Andiyan yung patan injured. Naku, di nila kaya isabog nun. Hindi, talagang barrier yan. Eh, na yung pinaka, ano, biro na ba may kasama tayo dito. Pinapatawa ko lang kayo kasi syempre, sabi ko nga sa inyo, ang pinag-uusapan namin ni La Boss kanina, yung kaba, takot, yung uncertainty. But it's really, ano, oh yan, isa pa, tama rin si Ma'am Janet. Kumbaga, wala nang dating yung putok na yan. Sanay na kayo sa mga may putok dyan. Iba sabog nun, di ba? Ayun, ramdam na ramdam mo agad at amoy na amoy mo. Eh yung missile, naririnig mo lang, malayo naman. Eh ikaw nga, nasabugan ka na sa elevator, sa MRT. O yung fallen debris lang. Tago lang ngayon, tago lang kayong remittance versus missiles. Anyway, sige. Enough with that. But hindi nyo man maramdaman, syempre, salita lang naman to. Pero nasa isip po namin kayo. Totohanan lang. Not only with me and Boss Carl, pati kami mag-asawa, naisip namin kayo time to time. Hindi lang kami nagta-type, hindi lang kami nagchat-chat. Kasi di rin naman namin alam yung sasabihin namin. But we just wanted you to know that you are in, uh, ay, kumaga, every time may sa news, ay naisip namin eh, of course. Pero nakakatuwa. Yun nga, kahit wala makakapigil, papaatin ka pa rin sa Zoom. And our topic is very timely talaga. Very timely. And naisip ko nga lang din eh. Ito nga yung mga bagay na wala ka namang magagawa. Ang magagawa mo, lumatin ka na lang sa Zoom. Hindi ka rin naman papalabasin dyan at makialam sa ginagawa ng UAE eh. Hindi pwede mas magaling ka sa kanila. Alam nila yung ginagawa nila. That's why you have confidence and you feel secured because you know that they're doing everything that they can. Iba ang ano, iba ang UAE. Yun lang masasabi ko. Lalo na yung pinopost nila, ilan na yung na-intercept nila. Imagine ko sa Pilipinas yun, wala nang GMkin, ubus na eh. Biruin mo, napakadami nun, di ba? Grabe. Eh, tsaka, at least kahit papaano, sabi ko nga sa inyo, ang dami pang options. So, anyway, our topic for today is about the great shift. Ganda nito. Kahit, ako, maikli lang to actually, pero alam mo kung bakit parang si Raulo, si GM Ken, ganito na nga yung nangyayari sa amin. Parang excited. Naramdaman ko yung energy eh. Ask me why, ask me why, ask me why. Alam mo bakit? Kasi gantong-ganto rin yung sitwasyon nung nag-pandemic. When I say gantong-ganto rin yung sitwasyon ng pandemic, no one knows that it will come on that day, on that month. That was March 2020, specifically here in the Philippines. Just like what's happening right now, hindi lang ako nakapag-training last week, no? Iba lang yung nag-training last week, si Jonathan, ganyan. Biruin mo, isang linggo lang ako hindi nakapag-training, ganyan agad nangyari. Ang bilis! Na hindi naman natin napag-usapan yan. Di ba, 2 weeks ago ako last nag-training, hindi ko naman oh, ingat kayo, magkakaroon ng, walang nakakaalam. And yet, isang iglap, yun na agad headlines worldwide. Yes or yes? So, yan yung mga bagay that we are not prepared. We do not even, wala, as in, walang nakakaalam. Tapos, Ito, sitwasyon na natin, I think, pang 6th day or 7th day na ngayon or even magwa 1 week na. And that's the only time that you will realize a lot of things. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Okay, so let me just pull up my slides. Um, Side by side and then screen. Yeah. There you go. Can you see my screen? The Great Shift. Di ba? Mayroon na tayong topic dito. The Shift. Ito naman malupit. The Great Shift. Mas malupit sa shift kasi great to eh. Okay, so we're going to discuss about um let me just see. Type nyo nga number 1 kung nababasa nyo yung slides. Why global entrepreneurs win uncertain times. Leadership training for borderless business builders. Okay. Ito pag-usapan natin. The world is changing. Will you all agree with me? 'Di ba? And by the way, bago pala 'yan. Nakakabaliw talaga kahit ako hindi ko rin alam kung wala bakit ba itong ganitong nangyari because right now including you and me, people are unsure of what's gonna happen. 1 week from, di natin alam, di ba? Parang biglang, ano, World War III na ba to? Ito na ba yun? As in, tayo ngayon nag-uusap, we don't even know what's gonna happen next. Right now, many people are feel uneasy. And when you open your Facebook or even news, you see conflicts. Di ba? Economic tensions, political uncertainty, pinagalo-halo na eh. Gera, BBM resign, BP Sara, impeachment, tapos may bago ngayon, congressman, inisip si Ann Curtis, bla bla bla. Ang dami mong makikita eh. Di ba? Tapos magulat, makikita mo rin, nakikisali na yung Korea, yung North Korea, tapos yung Iran, Iraq, ang dami, hindi mo na nga malam. And when people see these things, fear naturally enters their mind. Will you all agree with me? And that is the normal reaction of a human being, including me, including you and me. Siyempre, wala tayong magagawa. Iyan na talaga yun. Kumbaga, wala kang choice. Fear naturally enters our mind. But let me tell you this, that this is not an isolated case. That's why I'm telling you, 6 years ago, wala rin nakakaalam ng pandemic. And then, we felt the same fear that we are facing right now. Even if I'm here in the Philippines, and wala namang missile dito, but of course, meron pa rin uncertain. Paano pag nadamay tayo dito? Actually, hindi naman nakakatakot yung missile na sinasalo ng UAE because obviously, they can handle themselves and they can defend themselves. Pero nakakatakot paano pag dito sa Pilipinas? Down ng saging, pangarang. Yun yung nakakatakot eh. But I want everyone to understand something tonight. Uncertainty is not new. It's not new. Many years ago, even sa lolo't lola natin, yung World War II, World War I, even before that, ang dami nangyari na hindi certain yung mga tao that time. So it's not new. But I'm not saying that let's act stupid and pretend that it's not happening right now. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm trying to point here is naturally we will fear will enter our mind. But I'm here to tell you that that fear should not freeze you or paralyze you to do whatever that you can do now. Because you will, maniwala ka sa akin, many years from now, and we don't know kung gaano katagal pa to, you will use that excuse. That's why yung buhay mo ganyan yung nangyari 5 years from now. If this will last long. Will you all agree with me? But in reality, and we're talking in the present right now, you can do something about it. Kagaya ni Sir Perdi, di ba? Parang sama ko na yung sarili ko. Di man kami apektado masyado ng gera, pero wala namang magagawa doon. So I'm just focusing on things that I can control, including my health. Each and everyone in this Zoom, wala man kayong military experience or kahit participation dyan, you cannot do anything about it, but I'm pretty sure you can do something with your body right now. Not only now, even tomorrow or the next day, you can stretch a little, you can make your body sweat, you can weigh some lift or lift some weight or do some walking or running in the treadmill. Are you with me? Are you getting my point? In short, uncertainty is not new. What matters most is what you're gonna do. Every generation in history has faced moments where the future looked unclear. Just like what happened in pandemic. We do not even know when will it stop or will there be a cure or even blah blah blah. And yet we're here, 2026. Burado na yung pandemic and there's another whatever nangyari ngayon. So, it's part of life. It's a cycle. It's just so it happened in our generation. But it doesn't mean that this is special. And the good news about this is, whatever is happening right now, kaakiba yung tech, or yung innovation. Agree? Kaakiba yung innovation technology na kahit, ang war, paano pag wala pa mga interceptor dati? Talagang diretsuhan yan, bombahan yan. Iba yung dati, pero mas malala yun. Kaya nga, diretso na lang nuclear yung si Hiroshima, kung natatandaan nyo eh. Tapos, syempre, kung pandemic pag-uusapan natin, there's a lot of pandemic before that. Hindi lang natin, di pa tayo buhay naman ngayon. And I think, narinig nyo naman siguro sa history, yung mga grabing sakit dati na walang lunas because there's no technology to do something about it. Yung talagang million or even billions ang namatay. Yung the Great Plague, whatever it is, we do not know that anymore. But it literally happened on that generation. We're just so blessed that it did not happen in our generation right now. Or even the World War II or World War I. Kasi ngayon, di ba dati, ang gerahan, tao sa tao, papadala ka eh. Tipong, basta lalaki ka, call to arms ka. Bata man, basta lalaki, ito, armas, makipaglaban ka dyan. Ngayon, kahit paano, at least missile na lang, di ba? Drone na lang. Para yung casualty, onti na lang, hindi na milyon. Ubusan na nga lang ng pera, paramihan ng pera. The difference between people who struggle and the people who rise is not the situation. The difference is how they respond to the situation. Leaders don't deny reality, but they also don't allow reality to control their vision. I do not know what's in your mind right now. I'm not Houdini or I'm not a prophet to read your mind, but I want to help something on how you think right now. Because if you're not going to fix the way you think right now, it might affect your life. Especially what's really happening in reality. Again, leaders don't deny reality. It's in front of us. You can hear it. You can feel it. It's happening. But also, don't allow the reality to control your vision. Now, let's talk about this. The uncertainty. The world is changing. The world is changing. Economic and geopolitical shift are accelerating at unprecedented pace, reshaping industries overnight. Technology is not just changing business, it is eliminating old models and creating entirely new ones. A new era. The rules of the game have changed. Those who adapt will define the next decade of business. We're talking about 10 years to 20 years from now. Uncertainty is not new. Every major shift in history has produced a new generations of leaders. The question is, which side of the shift will you be on? Honestly speaking, guys, the GM Ken in front of you right now, the way I speak, the way I think, is I'm a product of a uncertainty, which is the pandemic. I would say pandemic gave me an opportunity to enhance my skills, specifically the way I do right now. The way whatever I do right now, this is a byproduct of what I did nung pandemic. Wala akong choice ng pandemic eh. Nung pandemic, nasa bahay lang araw-araw. Obviously, lahat naman tayo, not only me. So, wala akong choice. Instead na magmukmuk ako, na-maximize ko yung pagiging nasa bahay through online presentation. Kaya tayo nagkaroon ng sistema na nakikita nyo right now sa mga modules, sa mga presentation, it is because of product of that circumstances. Are you getting this? Can you please type yes? So, this is a rare opportunity. When I say rare, not every generation will encounter what we're encountering right now. So this is the best opportunity for you. It depends on how you will react. Kumbaga, 'di ba? Pabor na pabor. Actually, yes, again, we cannot control the situation, yung nangyayari, but you can control the situation that you are in right now. Specifically, I'm giving you an opportunity from the circumstances that we have. Number one, I do believe if your company is able to make you work from home, they will do that. If I'm not mistaken, di ko sure, Janet, pero yun narinig ko sa news, no? Pati kay Boss C. Parang kung kaya ng company na pag work from home yung mga tao, then do it. Compare na lang siyempre sa mga kailangan physically nandun. Like yung F&B, siyempre pag tagaluto, di naman pwede online yun. May kamay. Yon, 'di ba? So, as you can see, tingnan mo so marami talagang trabaho ngayon sa mga affected areas na pinag-work from home. Totoo niyan. Aminin man natin sa hindi, pabor na pabor. Tama ba? Hindi na kailangan gumising na maaga. Kung alas 8 pasok, 7:50 gising. Nandyan na, harap na sa... Wala nang ligo. Ang laki ng matatipid mong oras. Pero, wag mo rin kalimutan, ito yung pagkakataon mo na ma-maximize yung pagkakataon na yan. Kasi nga, hindi mauulit. O kung maulit man, matagal uli na panahon. Siyempre, sigurado naman, magkakabati din yan, hinto yan, magkakaroon ng ceasefire yan. Hindi natin alam. But of course, I just wanted you to understand that kind of opportunity. Nasa bahay ka, hindi naman talaga literal nakikita yung ginagawa mo. Pwede ka mag-altab dyan or even you have another job. Guys, can you just imagine, makakasagot ka ngayon ng inquiry legally? Lalo na kung nag-run ka ng ads na hindi mo magawa sa physical work mo before. Am I correct? But if you won't be able to see that opportunity, ang nasa isip mo, pahinga. Wala, mamamahinga yung pagkakataon na ma-enhance yung skills mo. Dati, ang, ang excuse mo, di ba, given naman at that's valid. Walang time kasi nga, hindi mo talaga magagawa sa office. Kasi nakakaya naman talaga sinasahuran ka, nandun ka sa opisina, tapos ngayon, work from home. They don't, maybe they don't even monitor what you are doing literally, time to time. They just giving you task for you to finish it maybe in an hour. Tapos na pero you are paid 8 hours. I do not know, but maybe it's literally a situation that we are in right now because no one can monitor thousands of employees at the same time. So this is the best opportunity for you. Are you getting this, guys? So I'm not concealing the real situation. But I'm trying to open your eyes to see the opportunity. 'Di ba? Now, syempre, wala ito yung isang katotohanan din, no? Wala ka naman talagang choice, kailangan mo pa rin magtrabaho. Yun yung gusto kong paalala sa'yo. Kahit may missile na dyan, kailangan pa rin mag-work because life goes on. Yung ekonomiya, hindi yan tatakbo kung hihinto lahat ng negosyo. They will still find a way on how to make things happen regardless of how. But the real question here is, ikaw rin mismo, if you're going to look at yourself, ayaw mo rin umuwi. Kasi nga, wala ka rin naman uwian at Anong mangyayari dito sa Pilipinas? So, ang maganda dito is also an opportunity for you to realize na hindi pa sapat kung ano meron. Are you with me? Because totoo niyan, if you are sobra-sobra right now, pipiliin mo talagang umuwi, yung totohanan lang. Kumbaga, money is not an issue anymore. Di ka, uwi ka na eh. Kasi nakaka-paranoid rin naman talaga, di ba? Na may nakikita ka dyan, lalakasan mo lang yung loob mo kasi naniniwala ka sa defense. But let's face the reality. If money is not an issue, you will go home as early as you want, as you can. Sabi nga, thanks for your hard work, even we're facing this situation. Sabi niya, naisip po yung mga tao na takot kaya naisip po yun. Di ba? This is making sense. Guys, I'm just doing everything just to divert your attention. I know you still hear the missiles. Di joke lang. Kasi wala naman talaga tayo magagawa eh. The world is changing, right? The reality of uncertain. May screen, nakikita niyo pa ba screen ko, Nara? Okay. The reality of uncertain times. What most people do. News spreads fear faster than facts. Panic sets in before perspective does. People freeze, wait, and hope it passes. Opportunity slips by unnoticed. Yun nga, kung hindi ko kayo ni-remind, yung opportunity dumaan na lang na hindi mo nagawa at nakakagawa yung nag-execute agad. What history tells us, every major economic disruption from Great Depression to 2008 financial crisis to the global pandemic produces a new wave of world-changing companies. Bold leaders and breakthrough entrepreneurs. Uncertain times do not destroy opportunity, they redistribute it. Uncertain times produces the next generations of leaders. Just like I'm telling you, I'm a product of pandemic, GM Ken. Walang online before, walang Zoom, but because of the pandemic, this is we. This is what happened. And I acquired knowledge and skills that I never thought that I will have. But because of the circumstances that time, I was able to enhance myself. Ito, pag-usapan natin. Gusto ko to. Ganda nito. Gusto nyo kwento? Siyempre, wala namang choice. Yes. This is a story of two birds. Two birds. Oh, where do birds live? Most of the birds. Most of the birds. Where do they live? Of course, yes. They live in nests from trees. On top of trees, right? Two birds live on the same tree. One bird panicked whenever the wind became strong. Yan, umangin. The other bird stayed calm. And one day, violent storm came. And regardless of what kind bird are you, or whatever your kind, yun na lang, you will be still affected by storm. Best example, regardless of whatever nationality, as long as that you are there, you will be affected of the storm. Am I right? The panicking bird cried, "Naku po! The tree might fall and we will die." Of course, because of the typhoon, because of the violent storm, yes, possibly the tree might fall. But the calm bird said something powerful. He said, "Even if the tree falls, I still have wings." You see, the security of the first bird was the tree. But the security of the second bird was its ability to fly. And tonight, I want to ask you, are you depending on the tree or are you developing your wings? If you have a job, I'm talking about that job is your tree. Imagine, of course, if I'm there right now in your situation, you will also think of your company, right? Parang, paano kung Iranian pa yung may-ari ng kumpanya mo? Hindi malabo masanction niya ng taga UAE. Yes or yes? Totohanan lang. Kung doon ka lang naka-rely at yun lang yung alam mo sa buong buhay mo, chances are, mawawalan ka na talaga ng trabaho. And I'm not just talking about Iranian company. Any companies that is really affected on the situation. Whether you like it or not, whether you're a good employee or not, yan yung mga bagay na hindi natin kontrolado. And if you are the first bird, you will just rely on the trees. But if you're the second bird, you will be focusing on how to develop your wings. Because whether we like it or not, there will be a storm. The question is, where will you rely? This is making sense. This is a wake-up call for each and everyone in this Zoom. It's not just about the war. It's not just about the previous pandemic or situation. But if you're going to analyze the story, the first bird rely on the trees, but the second bird rely on his or in its wings. Now ask yourself, where do you rely? And you know the answer. And if you know the answer that you are relying on trees right now, you need to focus on developing your wings. Because end of the day, the tree is not yours, but your wings is yours. Am I right? Dabi, di ba? Daming ganap eh. Di ba? Kailan lang, bilyonaryo. Oh, tapos ngayon, ito naman. Ang dami, hindi natin masasabi. Tama, pero it's on how you will respond. Actually, this is really a best time for me to test us. It's just a test. No, dadating na lang yung kwento niyan. 5 years from now, 10 years from now, pagbukas na yung office natin dyan sa Dubai, magkaka-event tayo matindi. Ang laki ng events place. Tapos sige, kwento nyo to. Grabe nga, nung March 2026, puro missile Pero di kami tumigil. Ngayon, naka-Lamborghini na ako dito. O, di ba? Alam mo yun? Pwede. Tama ba? Pwede ganun yung kwento eh. O pwede, kaysa naman, nagpanik ako na di ko alam gagawin ko eh. Nawala na ako sa JC. May nakita kasi ako news eh. Hindi ko na tinuloy yung JC. Yun na. O, depende kung paano mo ikayanin yung kwento eh. Are you depending on the rings or are you depending on your wings? The storm and the two birds. Two birds on the same tree. One panics during storm, the other stay calm. Even if the tree falls, I still have wings. Ganda ba? Ang ganda yung topic? Maganda yung parable. Di ba? Well, let's talk about why fear stops most people. Fear freezes decision making. When uncertainty hits, the brain defaults to survival mode, avoiding risk, avoiding action, avoiding growth. And this is just a reminder. This is the reality that we need to face. Fear has a very dangerous effect. It doesn't only make people worried, but fear freezes people. When people are afraid, they stop taking actions. When people are afraid, they delay decisions. They wait for things to become safe again. But here's the truth. Most people don't realize the world has never been completely safe. Will you all agree with me? Even if there's a war or not, pandemic or not, the world is not completely safe. I just want you to reminded, me and you, to be reminded that regardless if there's a war or not, there's no such thing as completely safe, specifically in terms of finances. The people who succeeds are not the ones waiting for safety, but they're the ones building while others hesitate. Remember that. Waiting for perfect condition. Most people convince themselves that they will act when the economy improves, when the timing is right, when they feel ready, the moment really comes. No, it's not gonna happen. Missed windows of opportunity. Every month of waiting is month of lost momentum, lost market position, and lost compounding growth. The world has never been completely safe. Builders moves anyway. That's the reality that we need to face. Actually, ngayon, daming yumayaman sa gera na yan. Yung mga nag-hoard, yung mga nangangapital sa mga bagay-bagay na kailangan sa gera. Are you with me? Maikli lang naman yung topic natin, so dadaanin ko sa mga kwento to, no? Let's talk about these farmers. There was once a farmer who always waited for the perfect weather before planting his seeds. Ayan. Ito yan. Sana hindi ikaw yan. If the sun was too hot, he waited. Init eh. If the cloud looks heavy, he waited. If the wind was strong, he waited. Months pass, he never planted. You just wait for the perfect condition. Meanwhile, the another farmer planted despite of imperfect conditions. At harvest time, the first farmer had excuses. But the second farmer had crops. Opportunity does not reward perfect timing. Opportunity rewards those who move despite uncertainty. Ito yung gusto kong maunawaan nyo sa kwento to, no? Guys, opportunity rewards movement. Kung sino gumalaw, yun yung may reward. Kung sino nagtanim, yun yung may aanihin. And actually, this is also a wake-up call na dito mo ma-realize, shit, ba't wala akong ani? Kasi hindi ka nagtanim many months ago, years ago. And this is the very time that you will understand and appreciate yung pagtatanim ngayon. Sino dito yung kahit papano, despite of what's happening right now, but because of what you've learned for the past week or days, at sana na-realize mo to, shit, kailangan mo pa talaga magtanim. Kasi isang iglap ganyan, pag wala kang tinanim, wala ka talagang aanihin. Ang pangit naman kung aasa ka lang sa gobyerno na hindi mo naman talaga alam kung ano pwede nilang matulong. Ngayon, kung nagtanim ka naman, doon mo ngayon marirealize, shit, buti na lang mayroon na ako natabi, buti na lang mayroon na ako na kapitalan o nagawa ng paraan, kaya meron ka pa rin hanggang ngayon. At hindi ka aasa kung ano man meron yung gobyerno. Now, let's talk about employees versus builders. There are two mindsets in the world. The employee mindset and the builder's mindset. Employees depends on system built by other people. And nothing wrong with that. Builders create system that work for them. Now, this is the first... This is a defining moment if dito mo rin kung employee's mindset ka ba or business mindset. The moment na nagkaroon nung pangyayari many days ago, ang una mong tanong, kung ito yung una mong tanong, is my job safe? Yan yung primary concern mo eh. Ibig sabihin, ganyan pa rin yung pag-iisip ng empleyado, which is tama yan. Now, kung ikaw naman builder, ang nasa isip mo, how can I create value anywhere in the world? And that's the reason why many OFW feels pressure today, because when your income depends on one opportunity, one country, one situation, your stability becomes fragile. Will you all agree with me? I will repeat. You will feel pressured right now if you only depend on one income, specifically your job. In a one country where you are right now. Ayan, no, seeks security over possibility. Depends on single income source. Trades time for a fixed salary. Stability is the goal. But a builder mindset builds system that generates income, creates ownership and leverage, scales impact across borders. Freedom is the goal. Employees protects income, builders creates income. This is making sense? Next. Ito, let's talk about the two barbers. Puro kwento lang naman to. Okay. There are two barbers started with the same small shop. Ayan sila. Sabay. Both have had the same skills. So in short, they're equal. Walang lamangan. They have the both skill level. But the one barber said, I will just cut hair every day. Yun yung mindset niya. Hindi, tuloy-tuloy lang to. At least kumikita. And the other barber said, I will be the system. So what happened was the first barber keeps on cutting hair every day, just like what he told us. But the other barber built a system. He trained other barbers. He opened more chairs. He created a brand. Years later, the first barber was still cutting hair. The second barber owned 5 shops and employed 20 barbers. Again, same skill but different mindset. One worked in the business, but the other built the business. Is this making sense? Guys, whether we like it or not, isa ka dyan sa dalawa. It's either ikaw si barber 1 or ikaw si barber 2. The question here is, what are you building right now? What are you building right now? Are you building a system or you just cut hair every day? It's your choice, not mine. And let's talk about why global business is the future. Ganda nito. Ganda nito. Actually, na-appreciate ko siya habang ginagawa siya kanina. Because, number 1, borders removed. Technology has permanently dismantled geographic barriers. A team in the Philippines can serve clients in Dubai, Canada, Europe simultaneously, which is what we're doing right now. We have people from US, UAE, Netherlands, Asia. Nag-type na ako kanina, meron pa tayo New Zealand. Yes or yes? So it answered this. Why global online business wins. Digital system scale. Unlike physical business, digital system multiply output without multiplying cost. One platform, infinite reach, exponential growth potential. And lastly, the global advantage. OFWs and borderless entrepreneurs carry the natural advantage cross-cultural fluency, global network, and first-hand understanding of international market. Yan yung advantage ng negosyo natin ngayon. The world has changed dramatically in the last decades. Before, business was limited by geography or logistics. Diba? You needed stores, physical office, or even loyal customer. But the technology changed everything. Literally, I'm earning millions here in the Philippines. Kung meron ngang work from home, ito, business from home. But of course, technology changed everything. Today, a person in Dubai can work with someone in Uganda. Someone in the Philippines can support a team in Europe. Business is no longer limited by borders. And those who understand this shift will have a massive advantage. Kaya nga lang, kung employees mindset ka pa rin, na nakatutok ka pa rin, na maggupit araw-araw, hindi mo appreciate yung sinasabi ko right now. But if you will literally appreciate what I'm trying to point here, you will realize that this opportunity that we have right now is not just a life-changing opportunity, but it's a global opportunity. It's in front of you, guys. It's literally happening. I do not know what you're still doing. I do not know what you're still thinking. You're thinking about what? You're thinking nothing. Yun yung nakakatuwa. Another story. Let's talk about the 2 boats. 2 fishermen went to sea. One used a small boat. Yan, si Manong. The other borrowed money to buy a bigger boat. And actually, people laugh at him because the risk looks scary. Laki nung ba kinuha nyo, nangutang pa. But when the fish season arrived, the small boat could only carry few baskets. The bigger boat carried 10 times more fish. And the small boat owner said, "You are lucky." Other fishermen said, "This is not luck. This is capacity." What's the lesson of the story? Opportunities flow to people who increase their capacity. And we're talking about upgrading your account. Kapag di ka nag-upgrade, para ka may small boat. Paano pag may nag-upgrade sa baba mo, tapos biglang nag-diamond? Naku po, kahit anong gawin mo, ilang basket lang yung matatanggap mo. Pero pag ikaw nag-upgrade din in this certain time, may mga risk taker pa rin talaga eh, kahit paano ko nasabi, kayo nga, 200, parang wala naman nabawas sa Zoom, kahit anong sitwasyon, yes or yes. I want you to realize that. Hindi talaga siya maapektuhan. Syempre, nandun pa rin yung fear na yun mawawala, pero maniwala ka sa akin, itong negosyo natin, talagang, eto yan ha, tingnan mo to. Actually, ngayon ko lang naisip to habang nag-uusap tayo. Hindi po lahat ng bansa sa buong mundo may gera. Agree kayo doon? Uganda, Africa, Japan, Korea, I'm talking about North Korea, or even in Singapore, Taiwan, hindi apektado kung ano man nangyari sa GCC or even sa United States. Even if na kasali yung US, of course, but technically, wala naman talagang mangyaring bomba sa US kasi ang pinag-uusapan natin, Israel. Di nyo ba na-realize yun? Na kahit nangyari dyan sa GCC, pwede pa rin mag-diamond yung nasa US? At pwede pa rin may African na sumali from Uganda, from Tanzania, from Kenya, or even South Africa na mag-diamond. Are you with me? Or even in Japan. O hindi na ako lalayo, may mga taga New Zealand tayo, in Australia, or even Canada. Hindi sila apektado. Diba? So, wag mong isipin na isolated yung KCS, but yung business natin, we're talking about global business. This is not a store in Dera, shawarmahan na pagsarado, patay na. Hindi. Ang business nga natin, 24/7. If you attended Jonathan's training last week, ang ganda nun. Actually, doon ko na-appreciate yung global business natin. Literally, this business can run 24/7. Kasi may mga time zone na tayo tulog, sila gising. Sila tulog, tayo namang gising. So parang 24/7 tumatakbo yung negosyo mo. Araw-araw may umiinom ng barley, umiinom ng kape. Nagpapahid ng kain skincare. Kahit tulog ka. Are you with me? Now, let's talk about how leader position during crisis. Weak leaders panic. They react to headiness, make fear-driven decision, and retreat. They lose ground at the exact moment they should be advancing. Average people wait. They observe, hesitate, and look for someone else to move first. By the time they act, the window has already closed. Real leaders position early. They study the terrain, identify the shift before it's obvious, plant their flag while others are still frozen. They build while others rest. When others stop moving, opportunities multiply. Ito nga, nakakatuwa, no? Siyempre, ito yung gusto ko nyo ma-imagine. Tingnan mo, sige, kahit pa paano, let's just say we have competition. Literal, we have. Like, di ba, pagka JC mo, ibang group competition, will you consider them competition? Of course. Because siyempre, minamarket mo sa UAE, pwedeng minamarket din ng ibang tao. So imagine mo, dahil sa takot, wala na silang Zoom, wala na silang training. Is that an opportunity for someone who's still doing the business right now? Yung iba nag-stop ng pag-run o masyadong na-defocus dahil nga sa sitwasyon. Is that an opportunity for someone who is still focused on our business? Of course. GM, mina-mindset mo lang kami. Kahit ganito yung nangyari, i-JC pa rin. Totoo talaga, magpa-brainwash ka sa akin. Kasi kahit anong pag-usapan natin dito, we cannot do anything about what's going on. You don't want to live. You don't want to go home in the Philippines. Your job is uncertain. Kung kailan magre-resume, anong mangyayari next week or next month. These are the times that literally you cannot control the situation, but there's something that you can control right now. Develop your wings. Develop system. Learn the things that you don't know. For you to learn new things. So you will depend on your wings, not on the trees. Napakagandang opportunity nito, guys. Kailangan ma-realize mo yon kaysa sumama ka sa mga na-freeze. Ganda yung sinabi ni Ferdy, in the midst of chaos, there's also an opportunity. Pandemic, yes. Sickness, death, but also there's mask. But also there are pharmaceutical companies who made billions and even trillions. Hindi man ako parte ng pharmaceutical company, hindi man ako parte ng, actually, naging parte ako ng mask because we are able to sold or sell a lot of copper mask that time. Pati yung vitamin C, yung Calbit C. Are you with me? So in this chaos, there's an opportunity. Just need to have a focused mind instead of focusing on the problem. Look for the solution. And I think I just gave you the solution on what you can do right now. Focus on the things that you can control. Yes, let the government protect the people and let yourself protect yourself. Ang gulo nun, no? Let the government protect the people, but protect your peace and wisdom. And by the way, protect your growth. This is one thing for sure. Whatever is happening right now, it will come to pass. It will come to pass. The question here is, what happened to you after that? Who you become after this? Sadly, if nothing change, the opportunity is lost. Yun yung katotohanan. Di ba? Are you guys learning so far? Oh, now, how leaders position during crisis. Another story. The empty marketplace. A merchant once visited a market during a storm. Of course, every shop is closed. Most seller had closed their shop because there's a storm. But only one vendor stayed open. Kahit na umuulan, bumabagyo, meron pa ring nagbukas. At first, the merchant thought the vendor was foolish. But by the evening, every customer in the market bought from that one vendor. When others withdraw, the courageous multiply their opportunities. And of course, since lahat sarado, siya lang bukas, kanina bumili. Ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyo kanina. Pangit pakinggan sa ano natin sa lingwahe, yung oportunista. Pero sila yung nananalo. Parang kung lahat nga nagpapanik, hindi lang yun guys. I just wanted you to become firm. Please, wag tayong maging feeling special na tayo lang ang nakakaranas nito. Buong mundo po. Agree? Kung sa UAE, lahat ng tao sa UAE, including different nationalities, not only the Filipinos. Para lang alam mo. So, iba-iba reaction yan. Iba-iba rin yung preparation. But again, we will fall on the common denominator that we have. We cannot control those things. So yung iba siguro nagpanic, yung iba wala ng game plan, wala ibang ginagawa. I just want you to understand, just still focus on what we do right now. Because these are the things that we can control day by day. An opportunity, especially if you are work from home. Opportunity, especially if your employers is letting you umuwi ng maaga or even hindi na 5 days a week o lesser days of work. Opportunity yon. Huwag kang tamarin lalo. Mas lalo mong sipagan kasi ito yung pagkakataon mo makabuild for yourself. Again, this is the best time for you to develop your wings so you will never depend on trees. Is this making sense? If this is, can you please type yes? When others withdraw, the courageous multiply their opportunity. Actually, ito nga yung nakakabaliw, di ba? Kung yung work mo before, I mean, yung kung work mo dati, nabawasan na ngayon kasi nga isolated setup. Guys, di mo ba na-imagine kung ikaw na work from home, di napakadaming na work from home. Napakadaming makakanood ng ads mo. Napakadaming makaka-attend ng Zoom. Kasi literally, kung dati hindi sila masyado nakaka-attend ng tanghali, hapon, lagi na nakaka-attend ng gabi, mas lalong bakbakin mo ngayon. Kasi baka umaga pa lang tanghali, pwede na sila makanood kasi nga work from home. I want you to realize that. Especially in our group, majority is, ang market natin is GCC. I'm not just talking about UAE, I'm talking about Saudi, Qatar. Are you with me? Sa Qatar nga sa news walang Pilipinong gusto umuwi, ganun katindi. Matira mayaman dun. Kumbaga, kung totoo man o hindi yung bilang, sa Qatar wala akong nakitang numero. Sa pinost ni Oka, nabasa ko yun So, ibig sabihin, maraming nag-work from home, it simply means yung market natin nandyan. Kaya nga lang, kung sasabay ka na hindi gumalaw, sayang yung opportunity. Sino makakuha nun? Yung gumagalaw at yung nakakaintindi. Is this making sense? Kasi hindi mo pa pwede sabihin na tinuturuan ko yung maging oportunista. O sige, diretsuhan tayo. O, yan ang sitwasyon. Ano gagawin mo? Pray ka na lang araw-araw? Tapos wala na. O ano nga yung gagawin mo? Sige nga, sabihin mo sa akin. Bakit hindi mo i-maximize tong pagkakataon na to? Na para yung kikitain mo next year, kitain mo na ngayon. Tama, kailangan yung pag-iisip mo, wag maapektuhan and you just need to think straight. Because whatever you're experiencing right now, of course, the fear and doubt, naiisip rin niya ng ibang tao, pero ihiwalay mo yung sarili mo sa madami at gumawa ka ng sarili mong daan para maintindihan mo na ito yung opportunity. Yes, it's not a good time in terms of the circumstances, but this is the opportunity. Maybe this is the opportunity that you've been waiting for the longest time. This is it. Daming work from home sa buong GCC countries. Nabawasan yung work days, yung work time. Ang dami niyang oras. 'Di ba? If you will just understand what I'm talking about right now. Borderless organization. Imagine if your income only depends on one place. If something in that place, everything stops. But imagine something different. What if your organization exists in Dubai, Qatar, Uganda, Europe, Canada? Now your income is not dependent on one economy. It becomes global. This is the advantage of building a borderless business. Doon ko nga na-realize, kanina nagkukwento kami ni BP. O nga, napakalaki ng Africa, composed of 50 plus countries na hindi naman sila nagigera ngayon. So kung sakali mo may nangyari, imagine mo pag nakapuo ka talaga ng market mo. O hindi na ako lalayo. Sa tingin nyo yung Apple, pag naglabas sila ng Apple 18, may bibili pa rin? Kahit may gera? Yes! Kasi hindi naman buong mundo nagigera. Mayroon pa rin bibili ng iPhone 18. So gusto ko magkaroon kayong ganong klaseng pag-iisip. Don't just isolate yourself in a box. Think outside the box. Kasi kaya ganyan ka mag-isip kasi nakarely ka nga sa work mo. Hindi ko naman sinasabing pangit yan. Buti meron kang ganyan. Pero please lang, if you will think outside the box, there's a lot of opportunities right now. Wag mong i-box yung sarili mo hanggang dyan ka lang. Ikaw yung nagbabox ng sarili mo, wala na. Inaalis nga kita sa box Ikaw yung pilit na pumapasok sa box. Napakadami mong pwede magawa. Di ba? Another story and we're about to end. Did you appreciate our topic for today? Di ba sabi ko nga sa inyo, timing tong topic natin Ang ganda nito, nagustuhan. Ako nga sabi ko kanina sa GC na habang inaayos ko yung training ko, ako mismo nababaliw kasi bumalik sa akin yung wala, di naman makakontrol yung pandemic pero doon na ako nakaisip ng presentation online, module na training. Grabe talaga. Gusto ko, kung may natutunan kayo ngayon, ma-excite ka. Pangako nyo sa akin to lalo na kung gising na gising ka pa, di ka talaga makakatulog dahil sa mga narinig mo ngayon. Mag-isip ka. Ang dami mong oras ngayon. Ito lang, dagdag ko lang. Hindi mo ba na-realize na pwede dahil work from home ka, ito na rin yung pagkakataon mo na mag-practice gumawa ng content. Sa isang araw, ilang video kaya mo magawa, kahit mag-take 100 ka pa dyan sa barling tinitimpla mo, inom ka, ang kailangan lang, alam mo yon, ang dami mong oras ngayon, kahit ilang takes ka pa, sa daming take na yun, gagaling ka sa isang araw, maniwala ka sa akin. Hindi lang yun, napakadami nating trainings na recorded. Isa-isahin mo ngayon, tignan ko lang kung di sumabog utak mo. Total, imbis na inaabangan mo yung missile na dadating sa'yo, imbis na katingin ka sa taas, nag-aantay ka ng video, tigil mo na yan. Wala kang magagawa dyan. Kung tatama, tatama. Ganun talaga buhay eh. Tama ba? Wala kang magagawa eh. So, the farmer with many fields. Ayan. So, simple. Yung isang farmer, kwento ko sa inyo, no? A farmer planted only in rice field, one rice field. But another farmer planted in different location. One year, a storm destroyed the first farmer's crops, and he lost everything. But of course, the second farmer still harvesting on the other fields. Diversification did not eliminate risk, but it protected his future. Just like I'm telling you right now. What if dependent ka lang sa UAE? Patay ka. Lalo na kung talaga nakafocus ka dyan lang. E paano kung meron ka ring group sa Japan, sa New Zealand, Uganda, Canada, Australia, United States, Europe, China, India pa nga dami. So I'm just trying to point here is maximize our business na hindi lang to dyan. Are you with me? Hello? And by the way, this is just an observation. Baka yung mga taga-UAE natatakot mag-market kasi maniwala ka sa akin, guys. Actually, mas qualified and mas quality ang mga prospects ngayon. Yung mga malalakas ang loob at talagang yung may mga pera na nag-iisip, mas malakas yung loob nila ngayon na maglabas ng pera pagdating sa mga gantong opportunity. Maniwala ka sa akin. Kung ikaw inisin ako, yung mga tao, takot, yes, 100% may takot, pero mas madali mong ma-identify ngayon yung mga malakas loob. Kasi ganyan sila mag-iisip eh. Doon nila ma-realize, shit, wala akong work, mawala ng work. So kung meron pa sila natitirang pera, yan yung mga closable. Maniwala ka sa akin. Lagi mong tandaan, yung iniisip mo mali. Kung ano yung iniisip mo, yan yung kabaliktaran na iniisip ng mga right client. Kasi hanggang ngayon may nagbabayad pa rin actually. Para lang sa kalaman nyo. Yes, may mga hindi nagbabayad kasi nga sa takot. Pero tandaan mo, hindi lahat takot. Hindi lahat takot. Yung iba mas lalong lumalakas yung loob. Kasi nga, doon nila nare-realize na shit, pag ganito pala nangyari, wala matitira sa akin. And last but not the least, let's talk about you as a leader. Not only for your group, but as a leader of yourself, no? Ayan. Are you familiar with Lighthouse? Ito actually, ngayon ko lang na-realize to. No? Yung lighthouse, akala ko display lang yan. Ang pinaka-purpose ng lighthouse, kung papansinin mo, lagi yan isolated sa isang lugar na kung saan yung laging binabagyo. Kasi akala ko yung lighthouse, ano lang yan? Wala, design lang. Ang pinaka-purpose ng lighthouse is pag bumabagyo, grabe yung hangin, grabe yung tubig at wala nang makita talaga yung mga nasa dagat. Ang pinaka-pag-asa na lang nila ay makakita ng ilaw from lighthouse so they will know where to navigate. And at least kahit papano kasi tignan mo to pag nasa gitna ka ng karagatan at madilim pa at bagyo, tapos gabi, wala ka talaga makikita literal as in. Malabo sa sabaw ng pusit may makita kasi sobrang dilim. Tapos sabihin na lang natin, namatay pa yung mga ilaw nyo, nawalan kayo ng kuryente. Talagang mawawalan ka ng pag-asa. Ang pinapag-asa na lang nila in those kind of time is the lighthouse. Ship crossing the ocean often face violent storms. The waves become strong, visibility becomes poor. In the moments, the captain doesn't look for other ship. Kasi kung namumblema nga yung ship, ganun din yung problema ng lahat ng ship. But of course, what he looks for is the lighthouse. The lighthouse does not chase ships. It simply stands firm and shines its lights. And because of that light, ship finds their way safely to shore. Leaders are like lighthouses. In times of uncertainty, people will look for your light. And the good news is, gusto nyo good news? Tomorrow, yes, tomorrow, Friday. No, I'm not the lighthouse, Maridet. Tomorrow, you will see the lighthouse. Gusto nyo ba makita yung lighthouse nating lahat? Buti na lang talaga. May bagyo. Kasi pag may bagyo, makikita natin yung purpose ng lighthouse eh. Wala pa yung poster, hindi pa to official, pero ngayon pala mag-ready na kayo. Tomorrow. Kaya nga lang, medyo adjusted yung time natin na to 8 p.m. UAE time. So that's gonna be 7 p.m. sa Qatar time, Saudi 7 p.m., Uganda 7 p.m. So sinabi ko na yung oras. Huwag kayong mawawala. Same Zoom link, you're going to see a lighthouse. Okay ba tayo doon? You're going to see the lighthouse. Huwag kayong mawawala bukas May poster naman. Of course, para sureball na, ito sorry po, ngayon parang wingi ng pamumanhin. The Zoom participants is limited. Pag di ka makapasok agad, hindi ko kasalanan. But the Zoom will be open exactly 8 p.m. UAE with or without you. Hindi ko kayo na-hype kasi hindi naman ako nagsasabi ng mga bagay na hindi mangyari. But there will be a lighthouse tomorrow. Okay? In storm, and lastly, before we end, di ba? I want you to remember that we cannot control the events of the world, but we can control the vision we build within it. And those who build global systems today will become the leaders of tomorrow. We have the same situation, whether you're in GCC or even the Philippines, even US or Israel. Siyempre, ibang usapan lang yun talaga sa Israel tsaka sa Iran. Yun yung main Talagang yun yung sabugan Iba yun. Pero di naman tayo kasama doon. But, before we end, ito yung lang na-realize ko, Actually, in storms, people will reveal themselves. And this is really true. Not only because of what's happening right now, globally, or even in our company, no? Because thousands years ago, sinabi na yan Sinabi na yan. Pag-usapan natin, reflection lang muna what we talk about today. Nasa na ba yan? Gusto nyo pa ba? Can you please type yes kung gusto nyo pa? Parang ayaw nyo na Pagod na ako And with your permission, I will just use a scripture from the Book of Life. This is from the book of Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes is written by King Solomon, one of the wealthiest and ang pinakamalupit na wisdom na meron ng panahon niya. Ang sabi niya doon, it's Ecclesiastes 11:4. Type ko na lang sa chat box, Ito mismo sinabi niya. Many years ago pa yan, Whoever watches the wind will not plant. Whoever looks at the cloud will not reap. This verse perfectly connects with what we're talking about right now. If you wait for perfect condition, you will never start. Fear and uncertainty stop people from taking action. Success belongs to those who move forward despite of uncertainty. Even the scripture reminds us of this principle. Again, whoever watches the wind will not plant. Whoever looks at the cloud will not reap. Second, where there is no vision, the people perish. And I think you already hear this from me. Diba? Without vision, people perish. Without vision, people perish. So, ano ba yung vision? Guys, kahit gano'n pa katindi yung storm ngayon, you should always see the light. That's what more important because that light will give you hope and that hope will become your power in the present. That hope will become your power in the present. And actually, pinakagusto ko to. Ang ganda rin ito, It's from Romans, It's from Romans. And we all know that in all things, God works for the good for those who love Him. Kumbaga yan na yung mga bagay na hindi natin makontrol. Even in difficult season, it produces opportunity. Challenges are not the end. They are often the beginning of something greater. They are often the beginning of something greater. So, bakit ka mag-worry, no? Sabi nga we all know that all things God works for those who love Him. Syempre, kailangan mahalin mo muna si Lord. Even thousands of years ago, wisdom already told us something powerful. And last but not the least, um, asan na ba yung slide ko na yun? Anyway, eto yon. In storms, people will reveal themselves. Circumstances do not transform people overnight. Again, 'di ba? 6 days ago, nagkaroon global news about the attacks. But dito mo rin ma-realize, circumstances do not transform people overnight. They do not. Yung mag-ibang tao agad dahil lang ganun yung nangyari, kinabukasan iba. No. What's really happening is they just remove their mask. In short, it revealed them. When the storms comes, loyalty is revealed, fear is revealed, faith is revealed, character is revealed. Because the storm doesn't change the bird. It only shows whether the bird know how to fly. Yes or yes? Now, tanggalin ko na yung slide ko. Personal na to actually. And dito ko rin na-realize, no? Let's face the reality. The circumstances, the situation, not only from this war, but many weeks ago, there's another circumstances, etc. Dami niyan, yearly meron. People will come and go. And actually, people will go. When I say go, possible, yung mga nag-JC huminto na. Kasi na-defocus, o kaya nawala sa eksena dahil nga sa senaryong ganyan, may narinig na news, tas ito, gera naman, o et cetera, et cetera. Syempre, wala naman akong ibang mapapakinggan kundi ang mentor ko, which is si Boss C and si Boss Joe. In terms of experience, they have more experience than me. In terms of people, they have more people than me. And maraming tao nawawala. And of course, if you do not have wisdom, you might feel bad. Di ba? Ang dami mo ng tao na wala. Di ba totoo niya nakaka-prostrate? Yes or yes? Yung totohanan lang. Because you spend time and effort, you spend resources, you spent your life to them. Because you gave time. You taught them everything you know. And then, sadly, pwedeng mawala sila. But instead, those are the things that you cannot control, honestly. Just like what's happening right now. If people will leave, they will leave. You cannot force them to stay. But the good thing here is, you cannot change them. And I want you to realize that hindi sila nagbago. Ibig sabihin, kung ano yung lumabas, yun na talaga sila simula umpisa pa lang. Oras lang yung naging pagitan kung kailan mo malalaman. Tatlo yan. Merong faithful o yung believer. Merong 50-50. Ito yung hindi pa nila alam kung naniniwala talaga sila or hindi. Tapos, meron talagang hindi naniniwala. Nagkataon, possible, na matagal mo na siguro kasama itong mga hindi naniniwala pero kailan lang na-reveal. Pero from the very beginning pala, gano'n na sila. Is this making sense? Tapos napaganda lang dahil nga may storm, lumabas kung ano talaga yung behind the mask. Now, kung talagang hindi sila para sa'yo, yun talaga sila from the very beginning. Humahanap lang ng circumstances para mawala. Yan, ganyan. Nagkagera, hindi ako pwede sa JC. Gato, nagka-issue, hindi. Nakalabas na sila. But Wala kang kinalaman doon because you cannot change them. Are you with me? So it just revealed, the circumstances just revealed them. But the good news here is, na-reveal mo rin yung para sa'yo. So malinaw na malinaw sa'yo kung sino yung nandyan. Just like what happened to Christ. He has 12. Na-reveal si Judas, yung naglabasan na ng silver. So, ito si malupit si Jesus na yun. Ay, sino pa ba tayo? Tama? So, huwag kayo mapoprostrate sa mga taong nakasama nyo o makakasama pa natin. This is just facing ng buhay, kasama yan. O yung sitwasyon ngayon, lalabas yung mga tao, mawawala sa JC, madide-focus, or even mawawala sa sirkulasyon mo. Guys, you cannot change them. Ngayon, ito yan. Di ba sabi ko tatlo? May believer, may 50-50, may non-believer. Ngayon, yung 50-50, hindi ibig sabihin, kasi yung iba iniisip ganito, hindi, GM, it's either para sa yan or hindi. Tama nga naman. Pero kung i-analyze mo rin, yung mga nasa 50-50, kung didiin ba or hindi, o play safe lang, namamangka sa dalawang ilog para siguradong walang mababangga. Ang masasabi ko lang, they just need time. They just need time. Bago ka naman naging faithful, hindi ka rin naman faithful dati eh. Kasi hindi ka pa buo. Are you with me? Di ba hindi ka pa baliw na baliw? Sa GM mo or even sa company natin, doon ka pa lang sa 50-50. But it took time. Circumstances, maybe sa learning. Tapos doon mo na-realize, ay shit, hindi, ito na yun, all out ako dito. Are you with me? Di ba may mga iba sa inyo, nag-inquire lang, ganyan, extra income, doon ka ngayon sa 50-50 na, sasagad ko ba to o hindi? Pero dahil sa panahon, umattend ka ng mga training, sumama ka sa community, gulat ka, diamond ka na ngayon. Pero nung una sa isip mo, di ako magda-diamond. Tama ba? Umabot ka ngayon sa ganyan, nakatawid ka dun sa dulo na buong buo na loob mo, kahit anong mangyari, JC to, panahon. I'm talking about to leaders na you might be frustrated kasi nawawala yung tao mo or hindi, o alam mo, nawawala, direct ka ng direct, nawawala. Gusto ko lang ma-realize mo that you cannot change people. Yun na talaga sila. Lalo na pag may sungay. Pag yan, tingnan mo, pag yung hayop, pinutulan mo ng sungay, tutubo uli. You cannot change them. Only God can change them. Yes, you cannot change them. It's impossible for you to change them. But of course, with God, nothing is impossible. So, divine intervention na makakapagbago dyan sa tao na yan. And you are not God. So, do not be frustrated. I'm not saying wala na talagang solusyon. Meron pa rin. O yun, manalig ka na lang sa taas na mabago. But you cannot force them to change. Gusto ko ma-realize yun. Tatlong tao po yan na yung believer, 50-50, tapos non-believer. Pag nararamdaman mo na parang nasasaktan ka kasi iniwan ka ng ganito, ganyan, yung mga non-believer, magpasalamat ka. Because as early as now, you already know yung intent ng mga tao sa'yo. Yung mo ma-realize, kaya sila nandyan kasi pinapakinabangan ka pa niya. Yung di na nakinabang, at least lumabas na. At least nalaman mo yung nandyan talaga sa'yo. Are you with me? Is this making sense? It just so happen na buti na lang na-reveal sa sitwasyon. So, hindi ka pwedeng ma-frustrate. Hindi ka pwedeng masaktan. Malinaw pa rin sa'yo at least. Pero kagandahan yan, paano naman yung hindi ka pa sigurado yung 50-50? Bigyan mong panahon. Mag-effort ka for them to realize that you are in the right side. Just like what happened to you guys, hindi buo yung loob mo dati sa JC or even sa community natin. Nagdadalawang isip ka pa, nakukumpara mo pa yung ibang grupo or ibang coach. Tama, mali. Pero syempre, since you give time, para nangyari sa atin, unti-unti, nabubuo na yung desisyon natin. So, wag nyong i-judge lahat. Bigyan nyong panahon. Okay? Sabi nga, di ba? In storm, people will rebuild themselves. Just like what happened to our bosses. Ang saya nila eh. Kasi nakita nila talaga ng mabilis. Kumbaga, hindi mo na kailangan. Ang hirap kaya minsan magsala. Yung sala, yung magnet. Ayaw lumabas tong iba eh. Pero hindi para doon. At least, di ba, pag nagkaroon talaga ng pitpitan, malalaman mo talaga kung sino yung para sa grupo natin o sa kumpanya natin. Are you with me? Hindi lang yun. Not only we're not talking about our group or company, dito mo rin ma-realize, I'm talking about you. You're filtering yourself. Am I really for my dreams? Or am I giving up? This is making sense? Revelation rin to, hindi sa ibang tao, guys. Aside, yes, we're talking about other people, but in storm, people will reveal themselves. Ito rin dito marireveal kung sino ka talaga. Ano ba yan? Niloloko mo lang yung sarili mo, no? Kukunin mo yung pangarap mo para sa pamilya mo, o tatanggapin mo na hanggang dyan ka na lang. Ikaw din yan eh. Because this kind of circumstances will reveal you. If you're really the person that you're talking about to other people. Di ba? And before we end, again, announcement. Tomorrow, 8 p.m. UAE time, 7 p.m. Uganda, KSA, and Qatar. And okay lang ba meron akong request? Kasi samantalahin ko na tong pagkakataon na to dahil kahit papano siguro naman meron kayong mga take away. May mga take away ba kayo? Take away sa ating topic ngayon? Pwede bang samantalahin ko yung pagkakataon lalo na yung mga nasa work from home at wala namang pasok bukas na maaga? Gusto ko sana, no, punta kayo sa page ko. Ito yung page ko. Mamaya na lang, copy-paste na lang yan. Tapos leave nyo lang ako ng review. Bahala ka kung ano gusto mong ilagay. Siyempre yung totohanan lang. Like, leave, kung ano yung mga natutunan mo, not only today, pati sa ibang mga trainings natin, wala. Gusto ko lang i-maximize yung pagkakataon. Naisip ko lang ngayon. Sabi ko nga, di ba, pag may pagkakataon, mag-isip ko na opportunity. Mag-review lang kayo dyan sa page ko. Di ba? Para madagdagan yung mga reviews. Tama ba yung nilagay kong page? Wait lang. Sorry, mali ata yan. Double check ko lang para sure. Kasi baka magkamali kayo. Sorry. Hindi yan yung page ko. Ano pala yan? Facebook ko yan. But this is my page. Ito. Ayan, yan. / Mr. Kenichi Enda. So, pindutin nyo lang yan mamaya and copy-paste nyo lang. You will find a review button sa about ata yon. Tapos pwede kayo mag-post ng picture doon or even screenshot nung topic natin ngayon. Mag-review lang kayo. Bahala kayong gusto nyo sabihin nyo. Kung nakagawa ka ng review, di ulitin mo ulit. Ikaw bahala. Okay, so before we end and we separate and close this Zoom, again, in storms, people will rebuild themselves. People will rebuild themselves. And the best scripture that I can share with you today is about this one. They have come so that the proven genuineness of your faith or greater worth than gold, which perishes even though refined by fire, may result in praise, glory, and honor. Ito yan, fire does not destroy gold. It reveals purity. In the same way, difficult season reveals real character. When the economy is easy, everyone looks confident. Am I right? 'Di ba? Pag yung normal diyan, 'di ba? Lahat confident, may work ako dito, okay naman tayo, ganyan, 'di ba? In the same way, when the market is stable, everyone looks like a leader. But when uncertainty comes, the fearful withdraw. The complainers blame. The opportunists disappear. And the real leader rise. Because pressure do not create character. Pressure reveals it. Remember, pressure reveals it. You may, hard times do not change people, but hard times reveal people. When the storm comes, you finally see who only believe in comfort and who truly believes in their mission. Totoo naman eh. Di ba? Doon mo malalaman kung talagang leader yan. Nagkakaalaman pag may nangyayari. Nagkakaalaman pag may nangyayari. When the river is calm, you cannot see what lies beneath the water. But when the current becomes strong, the water moves and the stone underneath becomes visible. In the same way, when life becomes turbulent, the true nature of people is revealed. Ang pinakamasabi ko lang guys, these are the things that we cannot control. But again, kagaya na sinabi ko kanina, this is also the best opportunity and the moments for you to develop your wings. Never, you must tell yourself right now and make it a covenant or even a promise to yourself that in this lifetime, I will never ever depend on trees. I will only depend on my wings. Anong pinaka bottom line? You cannot control the trees, but you can control your wings. So with that, guys, thank you so much and see you tomorrow. God bless each and everyone. Sa GC nyo, no? Type kayo dun mga realization nyo, natutunan nyo. I want everything. Send sa akin ng mga coaches nyo, no? Basahin ko siya. Kasi na-appreciate ko dala yung topic ko ngayon. Actually, this is not for you guys. Para sa akin din to. So with that, God bless po. Goodbye. See you March 26. Nandyan ako sana. Meron ng flight. Meron na akong booking eh. So March 26, we will be there. Goodbye. Bye-bye.